So this is Tokumine No Kun. So I'm going to do this form once at normal speed, and then I'm going to break it down the second time. Sit. Okay, so if you notice when I did that form that I wasn't worried about speed really in any way. You know, I was taking time to pause between each move. You know, I was making sure that each move was precise. Like for example with my thrusts, I wasn't just going here. No, I was taking time to stop between each move. So that way it's got nice good power. It's crisp. And you can see exactly where I'm striking with each of the techniques. That's pretty important with this form. It's very traditional, and traditional judges, that's probably what they're going to be looking for. So now I'm going to break the form down. So start from my ready position. I'm going to do my first block off to the side as I raise my leg up, step back, right block, then downward strike. I do a rotation here, so right hand's going to rotate. Now my palms pointed up, and upward strike, and down, side, side, and chamber, thrust, and then circle block. Remember, all these circle blocks are to the outside, not to the inside. It's to the outside, right? Then like chamber, helicopter strike, and that's at a 45, and chamber, helicopter strike. Now we're gonna turn to the left 90 degrees. Chamber, there's hand rotation, side block, vertical strike, so coming across the opposite arm, and going up, down, side, side. Once I do my chamber, now my left hand's gonna rotate, so palms pointed up now, then thrust, and circle block. I'm gonna turn this way, do the same thing. So chamber, so now left's gonna rotate, block, strike, so now my right hand's rotating, and up, down, side, side, chamber, thrust, and circle block. Now I'm gonna go to the middle, so as I swoop the bow down like this, my feet are gonna come together, my feet are coming together, and then step out. So then once my bow comes to the bottom, I'm going to bring it straight up for my strike. That's here, up, then chamber, then thrust. So when I do these three, I'm having my legs bent, keeping kind of a low stance. I'm not just stepping over like this. You know, I have my legs bent here, take it slow, something like that. I added a gi up here on this last one. Traditionally, there are not any gi ups in this form. You can do the gi up here, but you know that's just the way that I kind of developed it over time. So I've done my third strike. I'm gonna chamber for the next. I'm gonna step out, so I'm turning 180 degrees, then stepping with my right foot. Horizontal strike, then chamber. Then I'm gonna turn with my left foot. With my back foot, turn, strike. Notice that foot that I'm turning with is going all the way around to the back. So my right leg is still up. So I've done this strike, helicopter strike, then block. So that was another hand rotation. So here, release with my right, then rotate. So I've done my block. Then 1, 2 as I come up. Downward strike, rotate, and up, down, side, side, chamber, thrust, block, then I'm gonna step back, block, the left foot's forward at this point, so I just rotated my hand. So as I step back from the strike, right hand releases, and rotate for the block. Now for this technique, this is where I rotate it this way. So I'm letting go with my right, rotating it around, and then as it comes into this position, as it goes back horizontal, I'm letting it kind of fall into my right hand. So it's here, then grab. I step forward, reverse helicopter strike, or I guess it's a normal helicopter strike, just doing it to the opposite side. And I'm about to do my high block, so I'm gonna release with my left, let it rotate. Notice how I chamber my leg, rotate my left, rotate my right, high block, helicopter strike. So now I'm at 45. So I'm gonna do my circle block, so it's gonna be 2 circles. So it's gonna be 1, 2, chamber, strike. And it's gonna be the same thing this way. So I start with a helicopter strike. So notice how my hands kind of loosen up a little bit there. So as I do that, my hands stay loose. I let the bow kind of like rotate between my fingers on that. Because if I keep my hands tight, I can't go all the way. So I need to loosen up my hands in order for it to work. So I'm gonna do it slow. So here, letting it rotate, and then strike. So then once I complete the strike, then I'm gonna tighten my hands back up again. So again, last time, that's here, loosen up, then rotate, strike. Okay. Okay, so after my helicopter strike going this way, I'm gonna do my double circle block again. So it's 1, 2, and I chamber. So these strikes are at a 45, but now I'm gonna turn to a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna do a horizontal strike. Then I'm gonna chamber again, then strike. So our first strike was at a 90-degree going this way, then our second strike going this way. Then I'm gonna turn, going down the middle. So my left foot's currently forward. I'm gonna move my left foot to my right. So here, step forward, strike. So I'm striking with the right hand leading, then my left foot forward. So here, strike, step forward, then so I'm bringing the bow to the right side, then I step. So it's a series of 3 blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, then step forward. So now my feet are together. So right block, rotate, and then bow. So that's the end of the form.